Passion projects. We all have at least one sitting in the back of our brains, untouched but often daydreamed about for maybe days, weeks, months, even years. It could be for anything: a film, a video game, a book, business plan, or an event you've always wanted to host. No matter what it is, if you haven't started working on it yet, odds are you're at risk of letting it fall off the deep end. Untouched, unexplored, unaccomplished. Passion projects, while on the one hand being great motivators, can also stop us dead in our tracks because the pressure to make something perfect, exactly as we envisioned it, can get really overwhelming. So much so that we may never even try to make them a reality in the first place. Here's how to stop that from happening to you, and how to make your passion projects come true. Quick side note, the idea for this video came from a film I just finished this past year, and it was an idea I had for like 4 years and was steadily recording, editing, and chipping away at, but never really getting anywhere. And I'm very much in a state of feeling so elated and free that it's finally done. I had a goal to finish it at the end of this year, and I stuck to it. And who'd have thunk, about a month later, another idea popped into my head that feels like one of those passion projects, like it's just something I think I have to do. And I'm sharing this with you because it goes to my first point. Recognize that this will not be your last singular great idea. That's not a thing. The human brain is limitless. You will think of a new idea eventually. Probably a better one. There's no point in holding your passion project off until the perfect time. The perfect time is now. Do it. Just start. No matter how brilliant your idea may seem, if it just stays in your head, that's all it's ever going to be, an idea. Passion projects have a tendency of feeling like a massive mountain of tasks, especially if they're in areas we've never explored before. The best way to start such a daunting task is to break it down into the smallest common denominator and do that. See how simple you can make it while still keeping to the core ideas. If you want to make a feature film, start with one of the scenes and turn it into a short. If you want to make a game, try one mechanic and play test that first. If you're worried about funding, this can also be a proof of concept, which can help with that. Tell everybody what you're doing. Announce your idea to encourage yourself to follow through with it. Consider it a pitching exercise. If you can't break down your monumentous, amazing idea into a sentence or two, or explain it to an 8-year-old, you probably don't understand it very well yourself yet. Journal about your idea a lot, once a week or once a day if you can, even if you're just rewriting the same thing over and over again. It'll keep your mind subconsciously mulling over potential roadblocks or questions you have, no matter what you're doing. The thing I love about working for a client or a project that's not necessarily my own is that I'm given deadlines. I don't have to worry too much myself about what's too much or too little time. It's just decided for me. The key to actually completing a passion project of your own is to treat it the same way. Become your own producer and give yourself deadlines, ones that you'll stick to. With new projects, sometimes it can be hard to really know how long they're going to take. I advise overestimating and breaking it down into little chunks. Pick one day out of the week to do a regular check-in with yourself, something written, like a journal entry or an email. You can use this time to track your progress and reassess deadlines, but outside of that one day, stick to the schedule. This can make the whole process a little bit simpler, giving you specific times to think about the logistics of what you need to do and actually doing it. Also, put everything down in your calendar. Everything. And there's no such thing as too many reminders. So there you go. Hopefully that gives you some fuel for your passion projects. We hear a lot of stories about the moment of inspiration, when some great creator or thinker got an amazing idea and it changed the way they thought, or it changed their life forever. As romantic as the idea is, I don't think it really works that way. Ideas only become something worthwhile when they're brought into action. Waiting for that magical moment of inspiration isn't going to make it come. Instead, it's about doing a little bit every single day in pursuit of something great, so that in a few months or a few years when you look back, you won't be hoping it was worth it. You'll have made sure it was. Thank you for watching. My name's Conrad O'Keefe. This is a series called The Creative Rep, which comes out every Monday at 3. We have a time now. That's wild. These videos alternate, so half of them are like this, me chatting to you about a specific topic, and the other half I bring in guests to talk about their perspectives, their creative processes, so we can learn from each other. I also make videos about queer stuff and video games and art shenanigans, and those go up every now and then on Fridays. Thank you for watching. Thank you so much for your time and energy, and I will hopefully see you next week.